Always nice when you need a win to have a starting pitcher have the stuff that Jose had today. What'd you see?
Yeah, it just to bounce back. Losing those games the way we did, not particularly good in terms of some of the things we tried to get done. And he responded. He stepped up. I think we talked about before the game. There just hasn't been many times when he hasn't given us an opportunity. He had to pitch out of trouble right away. Leadoff double, and Beltre got a knock. But he made some pitches on the strikeout there to get off the field. And, there were innings that went really smoothly, and other ones he had to battle a little bit. The pitch count was a little bit suspect, but he was able to still get through 7 innings. He showed his athleticism on the bunt. I don't think I was yelling let it go foul, but, I think maybe surprised Joe. And then the double play was another really, important pitcher's defensive play. And we didn't do much off Cologne. We kind of shot ourselves in the foot a couple of opportunities, but we got a couple of hits at the right time to be able to make 2 runs stand up.
What do 2-out hits do for teams, especially with a team like this that needed some runs today?
Well, Bobby didn't smoke that one, but he got jammed the first at bat, and then he got in there on him again. But at least he got over the third baseman's head. It was a big hit, considering we missed an opportunity of moving runners, getting runners over. We didn't do very well with that. And then the inning that Robbie got the 2-out knock after, we had an advanced guys first and second, nobody out. So it's just picking each other up. Guys didn't get it done as far as moving people, and yet we got a couple of 2-out hits.
Well, what's the value in knowing you have Barrios and you can kind of use your relievers yesterday and you got Barrios today?
You're hopeful it'll work out that way. There's no guarantees, no matter who's out there and who they're facing. You'd like to think that in the back of your mind that, this is the day we really need this guy to step up, and then the first guy hits one off the wall, so then you go. But all the growth aspects that we talk about, I think you see when he resets, you see, Beltre had that one at bat, there was 9-10 pitches, and he ended up walking him, and it was leading off an inning. And it didn't knock him off course. And I think in the past, at least maybe prior to this nice run he's been on, those things had a tendency to snowball on him a little bit. So that's the progress.
In a perfect world, is that what you want? 7 out of the starter, Hildenberger, into your closer?
It's a nice formula. Pitches a little bit better. We might have even gone further, but we had a quick inning there in the 7th when we had people ready to come in case it got long. But the fact that he had a lot of strikeouts was part of the reason for the high pitch count, and that's a little bit different than dealing with traffic all day long. So you feel pretty comfortable about going maybe up to 115 pitches or so. But yeah, the way Hildy's throwing and Rodney's been, I don't know what his stretch is now of consecutive saves. I keep noticing that the walk number doesn't move, and that's usually a good sign for Rodney.
Is that as automatic as a closer as you've seen in quite some time?
Gosh, I've seen some really good runs, so I don't want to get too far out there. Other than that, I have a lot of confidence. Everybody does when he comes in. As much as that game lacked our ability to throw any knockout punches, that first batter is important. And, to make a 3-2 pitch the way he did to get that initial strikeout with the guys they had coming up, I thought that was a huge pitch. It made it a lot easier for the next couple of guys.
Any moves before you go on the road?
We're going to option Ryan Lamar back down to Rochester, and going to have someone join us on Tuesday to just give us a little different look out there.
Is Buxton a candidate at this stage, or do you need to see more?
We'll find out on Tuesday who that player is going to be.
All right.
If that's okay.
How different is the first inning if Chu comes home on
Beltre's hit? I think the fact that he hit as crisply as he did and Rosie really closed on it, you can debate. It's their call. I don't know what the percentage you have to feel he's got a chance. You're probably relying on Aaron throw more than the timing of the play. And, they held him up, and he got the next guy out.